Today, in the Based Indonesian show, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of talking about politics, I am going to suggest to you one of my favorite games of all time, Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors is one of my favorite games of all time.
Hoyan the Yang! Kerja bagus.
Forgive me, I must repay my debts.
Practically got into Chinese history. That's not the only Chinese thing I got myself into. In Dynasty Warriors, you relive the most tumultuous period in Chinese history, the Three Kingdoms period. You play as a character from one of the three kingdoms of Shu, Wei, and Wu. There are a bunch of other characters from the other section, but we don't play them as often. Dynasty Warriors usually starts off from the point when a coalition of warlords unite their strength to fight the powerful Yellow Turban Rebellion, ushering a new era in China. Afterwards, various warlords vie against each other in an effort to control China. Shu was led by the Liu family, who were part of the imperial household before they got deposed. Liu Bei was known to be a kind and compassionate ruler. A humanist, Liu Bei wanted a fair and gentle China. But China was not ready for Liu Bei, for his forward thinking was out of place in a China embroiled in warfare and conflict. His son, Liu Shan, was also pretty kind and compassionate too. Sadly, Liu Shan lacked the political acumen and authority to keep Shu together in its last days. Shu was allied with Wu after the Battle of Chibi. Wu was led by the Sun family, a famous family known for their revolutionizing ways. Their patriarch, Sun Jian, expired quite early before he got to see the kingdom become very big. Sun Ce was also the leader of the family at some point, but he was more interested in fun and partying. Wu is now led by the ambitious Sun Quan, who formed an alliance with the Shu to rule China. But somewhere down the line, Wu betrayed Shu and left Shu alone to fend off Wei. Wei was led by the ambitious Cao Cao, who aimed to conquer the entire land of China. He consolidated power in northern China after beating up Yuan Shao and the Yuan family. And after he secured the emperor, he led his forces on an ambitious campaign down south, which was thwarted by Liu Bei and Sun Quan. Continuing Cao Cao's territory is Cao Pi, who turned Wei into a kingdom but wasn't as meticulous as Cao Cao and so paved the way for a new power to rise. The Sima family. After Cao Pi's death, Sima Yi, I think that's how you pronounce the name, Sima Yi. Sima Yi virtually took control of Wei from the Caos by becoming the regent and prime minister of Wei. Sima Yi groomed his sons Sima Shi and Sima Cao to wield control over Wei. Sima Shi later became prime minister to the new emperor Cao Mao of Wei, while Sima Zhao led their forces to battle against Shu and Wu. Later, the two siblings would lay down the foundations of a new dynasty, the Jin dynasty. They were the true winners of the Three Kingdom era. It was not the Yuans, the Lius, the Caos, the Suns, the Dongs, the Mas, the Hes, the Las. It was the Sima family, who creeped in the shadows beneath the surface and seized power the moment they cope a feel. The Sima family are a force to be reckoned with, starting from minor noble historians to emperors of China, truly realizing the Chinese dream. Oh, I've digressed so much. I ended up talking about the plot but not the gameplay. The game is hack and slash, and no, it's not an open world game, buddy. Zoomers need to understand that not all games require freedom. You need to experience that linear gameplay of having little to no choice to affect the bigger picture and just follow the rules of the game. It's pretty simple and brain dead, but it is fun. That's why I recommend Dynasty Warriors, and so does Cokipardede apparently. Get in your local stores now to experience the story of China like never before.
Subscribe to the Based Indonesian Show. Dijamin halal